Socializing 54. In a narration found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 4918, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, advised that believers are like mirrors to each other. This means that the same way a person uses a mirror in order to remove any outward defects on themselves, they should strive to aid others by sincerely advising them, so that they can remove any outer and inner defects from their characters. The same way a Muslim would dislike to leave an outward defect on their body after observing it in a mirror, they should equally dislike observing a defect in another Muslim without sincerely trying to remove it through sincere advice. Those who ignore the defects of their companions are not true friends, as a true friend would always desire to make the life of their companion better in this world and the next. This is only possible through the obedience of Allah, the Exalted, which involves fulfilling His commands, refraining from His prohibitions, and facing destiny with patience according to the traditions of the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him. Any person who does not desire nor strive to bring their companion closer to the obedience of Allah, the Exalted, is not a good friend, and they have failed to fulfill the duty mentioned in this narration. Unfortunately, society has convinced many Muslims that a good friend involves supporting their friend in every situation, even if they are wrong, and to only say the things which please them. Even though making others feel better does not contradict Islamic teachings, as long as lies are avoided, nonetheless, a good friend will always gently point out the truth to their friend, even if this upsets them, as they do not desire their friend to be misguided in both worldly or religious matters. It is important to emphasize, sincere advice must be offered in a kind and gentle way, as people often push others further away from improving by advising them in a harsh manner. In addition, it should be done in private to avoid the other person's embarrassment, and according to Islamic teachings, as advice from an ignorant person very rarely leads to a good outcome. This narration also indicates the importance of leading by example, as one's friends are likely to pick up the habits of their friend. This has been indicated in a narration found in Sunan Abu Dawood, number 4833. Therefore, one must ensure they strive to obey Allah, the Exalted, by using the blessings they have been granted in ways pleasing to Allah, the Exalted, so that they remain rightly guided themselves and influence their friends in a positive way. This is the only friendship which will truly benefit one in both worlds. Chapter 43 Az-Zukhruf, verse 67.
Close friends that day will be enemies to each other, except for the righteous.
Just like a mirror represents a person's image, Muslims represent each other. Therefore, one must ensure they represent the Muslim community in a positive way, as this is one of the duties of a Muslim. When one misbehaves thereby misrepresenting the Muslim community, this only pushes non-Muslims and even other Muslims further away from the teachings of Islam. This misrepresentation is something which one will answer for in the court of Allah, the Exalted. Finally, the main narration also indicates the importance of treating other Muslims in a sincere manner, especially when they face difficulties. They should see the hardship of others as their own hardship. They should see the stress of others as their own stress, and therefore strive hard to aid others according to their means, such as emotional, physical, and financial help. This will ensure they receive the continuous support of Allah, the Exalted. This has been confirmed by a narration found in Sahih Muslim, number 6853.